Hello everyone, my name is Kiki and today we're going to have an adaptive yoga practice. You will need a chair for this practice um, and it's going to be about 45 minutes long. It's going to include seated asana, pranayama, and a small meditation. I am choosing to keep my shoes on for this practice. You are invited to do the same. This is going to be for anyone who feels like getting down on their mat is a challenge or is not accessible to them, or if you just feel like practicing in a different way today. Let's get started. So you're going to go ahead and let your back touch the chair. Your feet are planted, your palms are down on your thighs. You can let them face down. Take a big inhale and raise your elbows when you do. And on your exhale, lower your elbows down by your side and fully empty out. Take another inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. You can choose to keep your eyes open or closed for this practice or this portion. And you're going to continue to take those deep inhales through your nose and out through your mouth or your nose. Maybe you try both ways to see which one feels best for you in this moment. But the only focus is to simply be with the breath. Allowing yourself to settle as much as you can. Notice where you're holding tension. Notice where you may be squeezing or physically holding on. See if you can settle. Unfurrow your brows, unclench your teeth. Release your shoulders from your neck. Let your fingers and your hands rest. Feeling the soles of your feet. If you have your shoes on, in your shoes, and allowing your feet to rest, supporting you. Let's continue here with a few more rounds of breath. Beautiful. We're going to gently drop our chin down to our chest. I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video, but we're going to focus on presence today. Just being present, present in our body, present in our practice, present with our mind. Not letting go of the breath, still breathing in and out. On your inhale, you're going to gently allow your right ear to roll or go over to the right side. And then exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. And exhale, chin to chest. We're going to do that one more time with your breath. Remember, as your right ear touches or leans to your right shoulder, your left shoulder stays settled. You don't pick it up. And go over to the other side. And once you finish those rounds, you're going to bring your head back to neutral and then look over to the right. Not with force, just a gentle look over to the right to see where it lands. And then inhale back to center and exhale over to the opposite side. And I'll remind you not to hold a breath. Every time you enter into a new space, breathe and back to center. You're going to gently look up to your comfort level. And exhale back down. We're going to do that again with the breath. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring the head back to neutral. Sit up a little bit taller in your chair. And then we're going to take our shoulders and we're going to gently roll them back. Inhale to lift. Exhale to let it go. Let's do a few rounds of these on our own breath, in our own pace. Go in the opposite direction. Beautiful. Take your arms out, down by your side. Inhale, thumbs up. And maybe we stay neutral and just sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up your chest. Inhale, lift and raise. Exhale, bend the elbows, open up the chest. Slight little squeeze in the shoulders or the blades, shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbows bend. And one more time. Inhale, lift. This time, arms come out all the way down back by our sides. We're going to plant our hands back on our thighs. And we're going to take our chest and pull it through, opening up so belly comes forward. A little curve in our spine as we lift through our chest, through our throat. Back of the head is tilted. And on the exhale, round out through the back. Chin comes into the chest. So think of it as a C. Making a C with our body. We're going to go back and forth. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Take a few rounds of this on your own. And remember, don't rush it. Move with ease. Just take one more. Coming back to center. We're going to bring our legs together a little bit, making some adjustments so that we are able to be in our chair. Take your right hand and you're going to place it behind you on the lower part of your chair. Left hand comes on the outside of the right thigh, or you can hug the belly if that feels better. Inhale, turn to the right. Trying our best not to hold on to the shoulders. Let them settle down into our hands, down past our fingertips. And breathe with the head held high, chest open, neck long. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And let go. I'm going to go straight to the other side. Left hand comes behind you. Right arm on the outside of the left leg. And take that twist once again. Head is lifted. Chest is open. Full breaths. And exhale, release. Beautiful. We're going to take our hands and interlace them or bring them together, palms together, thumbs touching, interlace the fingertips. And then you're going to flip your grip and press. Maybe you bring your chin down and you round out through your back. Take a few breaths here. If this doesn't feel so good, maybe you don't roll. Maybe you just interlace the fingers and open up the palms. This is an option as well. And slowly bring the wrists, and you're going to just roll at the wrists. Beautiful. Gently bringing the hands back down to the thighs. We're going to lift our right arm up towards the sky and point our thumb back. Exhale, lean over to the left. The hips stay in the chair, so you're not leaning so far that you're going to fall over or that your right hip picks up. Settling through the shoulders and maybe look, tilt the head down just a little, creating a little space between the neck and that right shoulder. And you want to reach through your fingertips to extend. So again, not a lean, a reach. Let's do one more breath. And exhale, release. Bring the right arm back down. This time we're going to take our left arm, lift and raise. Point our thumbs back. Exhale, reach over to the right side. Maybe you tilt your head down, or you can keep it neutral. One more breath. Exhale, release. Bring the hands back down. We're going to step our foot just a little bit out, sitting up taller in our chair. Hands slide to our knees, using our chest. We're going to fold forward. And you're going to come to your comfort level. Come to a point where you feel like this is where you want to be. You don't want to put too much pressure on your belly. So even if you have to open up your knees a little bit, make it all fit, that's fine too. Just pulling from the lower part of the back. The shoulders are settled. Let's take a few breaths here. And on your inhale, you're going to raise up. You're going to bring your arms with you. Big sweep overhead. Maybe this time look up as your thumbs touch. Exhale, release the arms down. We're going to do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Maybe you look up as your thumbs touch. Exhale, release the arms down. And then one more time, sweep up. Look up as your thumbs touch. Exhale, sweep the arms down. We're going to take our right leg and extend it out in front of us. And keep our left leg planted. Beautiful. And then we're just going to roll our right ankle. So maybe you pick the heel up just a little bit. Not too much. Getting our legs involved here. Go in the opposite direction. And take the toes, flex them in. Exhale, point them away. Inhale, flex in. Exhale, point away. Inhale, one more time, flex in. Exhale, point away. And lower that heel, flex the toes up towards the sky. We're going to take our right arm, reach out in front of us. You're going to reach as if you're reaching for the going past the tops of the toes. And you're going to lower your hand down. Now, you may not touch your top of your toes. Your hand may rest on your knee, on your shin, or even closer to your ankle. Wherever your hand can gently rest, let that be enough. Heart stays open. And I'm just going to breathe here just for a few more breaths. Remember, this left foot is your anchor, supporting you. One more breath. I'm going to bring it in. Bring this right knee back to the body. Extend the left leg and roll that left ankle. Opposite direction. And point. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex. Do it one more time. And lower that heel down. Take your left arm, reach, and lower. Find your sweet spot. And take a moment to feel and experience here as well. One more breath. Beautiful. Gently release. You're going to bring this left leg back in. You're going to bring our hands out by our side. And we're gonna just kind of add a little bit more movement into our practice, just a little bit and just for a moment. So on an inhale, our right knee comes up and maybe you bring your arms with you. Exhale, lower. Left knee comes up. Exhale, lower. And we're gonna keep it going, right? And release, left, up. And release, one more time, other side, right, up. And release, left leg, up. And release. Now this time you're going to take your right leg, you're going to bring it up and maybe interlace and let the foot hang. You're just going to hold on. If it doesn't feel good to hold on the outside, you can hold on the inside. If you have a strap, which I didn't bring into the practice today, you can also use that to help hold your leg up. And take another breath here. And one more after that. On your exhale, gently release your right leg. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bring your left knee in and again, find the hold that feels good. You want to just let this foot kind of dangle. Don't hold on to it too tight. Just let it be. Shoulders are not all the way up here. They're away from the body. You want to think that you're not wanting to gather tightness or gather tension. You want to let it go. You want to release it. You don't want to hold on to it. So you can just be present and in your practice, and that be enough. You don't want to have to try too hard, and you want to let that go. Beautiful. Let me double check. Make sure it's still recording. All right. Beautiful. Now we're going to take our right leg. We're going to step it out to the right. Okay, so the only thing I did was I picked my right leg up and I stepped it out to the right. Beautiful. Both of my feet are still planted. I'm going to take my arms out nice and long and look over to the right. Beautiful. Take an inhale here and an exhale. I'm going to create a little bit of a flow here. Take one more breath. Now gently take your right elbow, lower it down to your right knee. Palms are open. Lift this left fingertip up towards the sky and breathe. I'm outside, so I'm going to open up a little bit, let the sun hit my face. One more breath. And then inhale, come back up into your warrior two. And we're going to flip and reverse. You're going to take this left hand down and reach the right arm up. Take a few breaths here. And exhale back, arms nice and long. You're going to come back to center. You're going to pick this right leg up. Bring it back. Take the left leg. Stand it out. Sternally rotate out to the left. Once again, arms come out nice and wide. You're going to look to the left this time. You're looking past your left fingertips. The shoulders are nice and long, like one big long line beside each other. Take that breath if you haven't already. Settle through the face. Your exhale, left elbow comes down to your left thigh, palms open, right arm lifts and raise. You can also take the arm overhead if you would like. Let's do 2 more breaths here. And inhale, come back, arms nice and long, look to the left. And then reverse, right arm comes down, left arm goes up. And You can look past your thumb or past your fingertips. A few breaths. One more inhale. And exhale back, arms nice and long. And release. You're going to pick this left leg up. And bring it back to center. Beautiful. We're going to take our arms and shoot them over our head. Straight up, thumbs come back. Beautiful. Our feet are planted. On our exhale, we're going to lean forward until we feel a little pull in our back. You're going to take your gaze down to the ground or the floor in front of you, past your toes, and hold. Just a few breaths. You're going to find something to focus on and give it all of your attention. 2 more breaths here. And release. Keep your heart forward as your hands come back. They're going to grab the sides of your chair or the back of your chair. You're going to lift your heart. Let your arms fully extend. One more breath. And then one more after that. And exhale to release. Beautiful. Let's take a moment to come to a standing position. We're going to come and stand behind our chair. Beautiful. So our hands are on our chair. We're standing behind. And we're going to take our feet and walk back. We're going to press our hips back as much as we can, keeping our feet planted. You're going to press back until your head can come down in between your arms. And even if you're a little bit like this, just use your exhale to help you settle. My knees are not locked in. Head, hips is pressed, extended back. Hands are on my chair to support me. This may feel like a lot in your shoulders. And so again, you can ease up. Have a little bend in your knees. You don't have to go back as far. You don't have to lean down. But notice if you're holding on to that tension and not using your exhales or not allowing your breath to fully enter your body, this may feel a little uncomfortable or tight. We're going to take one more breath here. Exhale out of your mouth. And let's do it again. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of your mouth. And you're going to look up, bend the knees, and slowly start to walk to the top of your chair. You're going to stand nice and tall. Feel both of your feet. One more breath after that. Beautiful. Keep your left foot planted. You're going to take your right foot. You're going to pick it up. You're going to step it back to your comfort level. And then drop your back heel. Find a bend in your front knee. Hands still planted on the chair. Heart stays open. If your chair is moving, maybe you take it in and place it against the wall. Should have mentioned this before, but you want to make sure that your chair is nice and solid and isn't in a place where it can't support you. I'm going to look straight ahead, finding your focus. And this is just where we are right now. Nothing fancy. Our feet are grounded. The knee is on top of the ankle, not extended past the big toe. You're pressing down into your back heel. One more breath, and then one more after that. And slowly pick your heel up, ease yourself back into your standing position. We're going to do the same thing on the side. Take the left leg, step it back, find your comfort level, drop your heel, find that bend in your front knee, open up your heart, look straight ahead. And breathe. One more breath. Beautiful. On your inhale, press the knee and slowly come back to standing. Now we're going to take our right leg. We're going to step it back again. Dropping that back heel. This time we're going to keep the left leg extending. We're going to take our elbows, drop them down, lowering our heart, pressing our hips back. I also like to bring my elbows here. It's a good way to rest and just focus on the lower half of the body. You can choose to do it in whichever way feels right to you. And take another breath here. And one more after that. Beautiful. Now bend this front knee. Hands come back to the chair. And this time we're going to pick our back leg up and float to the top. Beautiful. And you're going to switch. Take your opposite leg back. Heels down. It's straighten this front leg. Once again, drop the elbows. Feel this beautiful. I don't know. I'm saying beautiful, but maybe it's not beautiful for you. However you feel, have the experience that you're going to have. I want to remind you that nothing should hurt. If you're feeling pain, ease out of it. If it's discomfort, notice that. Notice where you are breathing and how you're breathing. And how you may be able to make adjustments so that you don't stay married to the discomfort. One more breath. On your inhale, knee comes forward, hands back. You want to pick up that back leg, float to the top. Beautiful. While we're here, we're going to take our hands, keep them on the chair, press our hip forward, look up. And exhale. And come back into our chair and take a seat. Come into a seated position. Beautiful. Let's work on a little hip opener. So we're going to take our right ankle and place it on our left thigh. Now this may not come so easy. It maybe you have to literally pick it up and place it in. Maybe you're even holding on to it. If this just is not something that is feeling like it's going to happen for you, you can allow your right foot to rest beside your left so that your knee tilts out like so. You can let this be enough. If you're here holding on, sitting up straight, you can choose to stay here if this feels like it's good for you, or you can allow yourself to fall forward or lean forward a little bit, a little deeper in this stretch. You can also do this if your foot is down by your ankle. Just leaning in, hands on the knee or the inner thigh. Shoulders are soft, not up here by your neck. I'm going to take a couple of breaths. One more breath. And release, gently release this right leg and put it down. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Maybe this side feels a little easier or it's a little tighter. Either way, you have two options to choose on where you want to go. And once you get there, you can choose to lean or experience just as it is. One more breath. And one more after that. Slowly release. And allow this left leg to fall. Beautiful. Coming into our feet being planted. And take our arms out. And once again, inhale, sweep them over. Look up. Exhale, release. And again, look up. Exhale, release. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Before we go into our pranayama practice, we're going to take our knees out in opposite directions, creating some space in a wide leg. Beautiful. We're going to allow our hands to point in towards the body. We're going to lean forward. You can choose to stay here and just hold. Or you can take, especially if you have a block, this is great. But if you were just like me and only using a chair, and you would like to take your hands down, you can, keeping your feet planted, keeping your hands planted. You can slowly bring your chin to your chest. And breathe. One more breath. And see if you can take another big, deep breath. Or maybe you let it go through your mouth. And slowly bring one hand to the knee. And gently lift. And bring the other hand. Come all the way up. Let's go into our 5-pointed star. Big, open arms. Big, full breaths here. Out through the mouth. Let's do it again. Inhale, big, all the way to the top. Out through the mouth. I'm going to do it one more time. Big breath. And release. And bring our knees back together, our feet back together. Sit back in the chair. Keep the back, let the back touch the chair. We're going to open up the palms of our hands and let them rest in our lap. You also can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. We're going to go into our pranayama practice now. You're going to place your hands on your belly. You're going to practice just breathing into your belly. So inhale, inflate your belly, feel your hand. And then exhale, gently release. The belly goes in towards the spine. And then big inhale. Exhale, deflate. It's almost like the belly goes in and it's forcing the air out of the nose. And then in, give yourself some more oxygen. Fill yourself up. Exhale, bring it in. Now we're going to move up to the rib cage. So one hand on the belly and one hand on the rib cage. Going to breathe into the belly and feel it come into the rib cage. Exhale from the rib cage down into the belly. Inhale into the belly. Inhale into the ribs. Exhale, rib cage and belly. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Let's try it one more time. Inhale, belly. And rib. Exhale, rib and belly. Keeping the same hand on the belly, one hand, the hand that's on the rib cage moves up to the heart space. And you got it. We're going to breathe from the belly to the ribs, to the heart or the chest. Excuse me. And then we're going to exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Let's do that together. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Keep it going. Let's do a few rounds without the sound of my voice. Feeling full of big breaths, and maybe the breath rises to the collarbones. One more breath here. And slowly release hands down and let them rest in your lap. Keep your feet planted. Maybe your eyes are closed or a gentle gaze down into the surface below you, or the eyes is just down. Check for any discomfort or anything that feels like a distraction, maybe a tag on your clothes or something that's going to not allow you to fully be present in this moment. See if you can move those distractions or make adjustments. Next, take your awareness down into your feet. Notice that they are planted. Take a moment to be aware of them, how you're engaging with them, how they're existing in this current moment. Don't try to change anything. Just simply notice. Moving that same awareness up the legs into the knees. Bring your awareness to your hips and your thighs, settling, releasing any tension or hold that you are holding on to. Bringing your awareness up into your belly. Feel the rise and fall of your belly, your breath as it enters and exits the body. And bringing your awareness to the lower part of your back. What do you notice? What do you feel? Then mid back, upper back. Can you settle a little bit more? Bring your awareness to your heart, your chest. Can you feel the beating of your heartbeat? Bringing your awareness to your throat. And your shoulders. Make adjustments where needed. Sending that same awareness down your arms, into your elbows, past your wrists and into your hands, and down through your fingertips. Can you soften a little bit more? Send that awareness back up the body and into the jaw. Maybe relax the tongue, unclench the jaw, not grind the teeth. Let the mouth kind of settle a little bit. Notice the space in between the ears, the space in between the eyebrows, the back of the head, the crown of the head. And take an inhale through your nose and exhale out through your nose. Allow yourself to just be here. Sound of my voice is going to be quiet as we gently reflect. And start to bring your awareness back into the present moment if you've drifted a little bit. Maybe you move your toes in your shoes, wiggle your fingers in your lap. Take a big full breath in. Exhale through the mouth. And sweep the arms all the way overhead, and maybe you reach the feet as well. Feel like you're pulling. Get one more stretch in. Bring the palms of your hands together as you sit up chest a little bit. Allow ourselves to end our practice in gratitude. Thank you for choosing yourself and practicing with me today. Om Shanti Shanti, friends.